Hello, peoples. It is me, Gabrielle, aka your girl fabgogg, back at it again. Not with a lore video, but a Sims 4 OC creation video. Those are all my mods that I have loaded for this game, which is a lot. Starting a new game, let's get into it. I had so many issues trying to record this, but alas, we are here, we are doing it now, it is happening, it is all good. So first up, we have Keiko Park. I'll let you guys have a little listen of her voice and what I decided to go with. I wanted her to sound as annoying as possible.
Mitzel Benarla.
Wanjini Laray.
Benaza Scheiben.
Pomeray Quas.
That sounds good enough to me. So, yeah. I definitely had some issues recording this. It took a lot of patience. It took a lot of running around trying to find the right wires to hook up to my capture card. It took a lot of research to find out that if I'm doing this on a Mac, I can't use the capture card that I have to record the audio since I have a Mac. And it only works on like PC and like other things. And it's fine. It's okay. Because I downloaded another thing to record the in-game volume, audio, whatever. And it is what it is. We're here now. We're doing it. Yes. So first off, I want to say I am so rusty at making Sims. I'm so rusty at playing this game. I really flip-flop all over the place while playing this, but that's honestly okay, and it is what it is, and I had a lot of fun doing it though. So first off, I want to say this hair that I found for custom content is absolutely perfect for Keiko. The only thing that's a little bit off is the hair color, but you know, that's okay. It's close enough. I was just really nervous about the style because I knew with this series that was going to be the hardest thing because all of my characters are very like niche. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Like, I knew Keiko, her hair was going to be hard to find. Like, and then for Jace, a lot of things were hard to find for him, or were giving me a hard time, but I'll get into that later. Keiko, I just knew that her hair was going to be difficult, and I looked it up. I literally looked up Ramona Flowers style hair, Sims 4 CC, and boom, first thing that popped up. So it was perfect. As for making her, you know, she really ain't got nothing too much going on. Not really a lot of junk in the trunk, but this jacket sweatshirt combo was absolutely perfect. I was pissed off that the skirts were clipping through it that I, you know, downloaded, but I just used one of the base game skirts, which was fine, and it worked fine. And these shoes, which are super cute, which are supposed to be like buffalo shoe. I think that's what it's called, buffalo shoes, something like that. I don't know. They're the chunky white shoes. They're really cute. And yeah, and these eyelashes that I have, like I use for everyone. Oh my god, they're literally, I love them. That's like probably one of my favorite CC. It makes all the characters look so good. But yeah, so for her formal, I found this silk dress, and I didn't even realize that like it had the color purple. I just kind of got lucky with that. I totally wasn't even paying attention. I was like, oh, this looks like the dress that she wears at the end of Act 1. Perfect. I didn't even bother to look if it had purple or not, because that's the color. This is not the right color of purple, but at least it's similar enough. Now on to, you know, there's like other outfit genres in here that don't really fit like what I have prepared for these characters, so I kind of just winged it. And here you can see that I notice what's going on. There's like a weird line like right there, and I'm like, what even is that? I thought it was something to do with the skin overlay because I didn't notice it before, but now that I'm watching back this footage, I think it's from the leggings because it disappears for when she's wearing the dress. So whatever. Now for sleepwear, she has the iconic oversized black t-shirt. I wonder whose shirt that is. And the bunny slippers. Here I was trying to get the oversized socks that don't belong to her, but then I found these socks that have little tiny pandas on them, and I thought they were absolutely perfect. Next we have just finagling around with that, and then for party and formal, I did the same exact outfit because I couldn't be bothered. I was gonna do like her whole entire blouse and pencil skirt outfit, but it wasn't working out. So I was like, you know, screw it, whatever. See, you could see me trying to find the CC, and I couldn't. It wasn't working, and my patience was running thin at this point, and it gets even thinner when I start Jace, but it's fine. It's okay. He gets a pass. He's allowed to piss me off because I love him. Anyway. Now onto the hot and cold clothes, which I kind of just screwed around with, finagled, whatever. Tried to make it work. I kind of forgot it was a thing in The Sims. There's like not a lot of new things that I was not aware of, like the whole entire, you could change like the opacity of like makeup and stuff, which back in like 2018 when I was playing this game, that would have made a whole lot of difference and my Sims wouldn't look so busted. Anyway, so these are all the outfits. I think it came out super cute. I really like this bathing suit. I tried giving her glasses, but it made her look like a prick, so I didn't. So now onto her aspirations and stuff. I made her a Renaissance sim. This is another new thing where you can like pick a like and dislike for them to discuss about. So I said her favorite color was pink because it's her comfort color. I made her creative. I obviously made her a perfectionist. And this last one, I was, she's childish because she is. So yeah, now onto Jace. He was such a fun time. This is what I ended up going with for his voice.
Skimbo you nabla.
I was gonna do something else with it, but
Shuli prasing. Suna pimepsuna. Weasel the bead.
I finally decided on this one, and then I made him and then I made him an adult because I don't know, he's above the age of 25, so I was like, all right, he's like officially like decomposing or whatever. Even though I feel like, I don't know, like young adult, like he's 30, that's still young adult. And then Keiko, no, she's baby, she's 22. And I was like, oh my god, I was looking at the options, I was like, oh, sister, Sweet Home Alabama. Anyway, so making him was kind of a challenge, kind of not. Some of these skin tones were really like not doing it for me. They weren't the exact like perfect balance between like, I don't know, I was trying to find that healthy middle ground between two tones and it just wasn't doing it for me, but it's fine. And also the skin overlay that I'm using, it has the eye bags, like it's perfect. It's great. So originally that hair that you saw before was the original hair that I was going to use for him, and it didn't look the way that I wanted it to, so I was like, okay, screw it. And I found this hair, which is a lot more accurate, I guess, because it has the shaved sides, and this is what his hair would look like if he were to get out of the shower or something, and just like slicked it back, because that's usually what he does. Now, for the scars and stuff, I had a hard time with that, because it just wasn't, like, between the face tattoos and the scars, like, the scars weren't accurate to what he had, or what I gave him, he has. So I just took these eyebrows with the slit in it, and I was like, okay, it's close enough, whatever. Even though it's on the wrong side, but it's fine. We make it work. And his ears are gone now, but that is because I had a very hard time trying to figure out where the CC went. Like, you see me struggling right now, flipping out, like, oh my god, I know I downloaded CC for plugs and like gauges, stretched ears, and I couldn't find it, so I was freaking out about that. And you'll see like where I'm trying to like figure out like, okay, the show must go on, I gotta figure it out. I pick his aspirations like right in the middle. I get sidetracked so much while making him because I was like flipping out. I was like, oh my god, I don't have all the stuff I need. But again, the show must go on. It's fine. So for aspirations, I chose the athletic one because, you know, gym rat fighting, he's into all that. And then I gave him a little hobby of painting because he draws, he's an artist. And then, of course, when I'm done doing that, I get sidetracked again, and I'm like, okay, screw it. I'm doing his tattoos now because he looks weird being all naked like that.
Good grief, he's naked!
And then this is a new thing, too. The whole, like, body hair thing. That's crazy. There's so many new things. I have not played this game in such a long time. Such a long time. Ugh. But yeah, so I was tweaking the tattoos. That's a whole nother issue that I had, was, you know, finding the right ones, because there was just so much to choose from. And the CC that I downloaded for it was totally confusing, and I had to do a little skip there because I literally spent like half an hour trying to figure it out. So of course he's a neat freak because he's a germaphobe. I made him a dog lover because he is. And he's like one of those people that likes animals more than people. I was gonna make him hate children, but then that would really mean that him and Keiko would hate each other, but like a little more than they should. So I went against that and went for the loner trait, because that's very much him. So these clothes are the epitome of what he would actually wear. I was so excited when I found them. I was like, oh my god. Mwah, chef's kiss. The person who made this CC, like, chef's kiss to you, like, absolutely wonderful. Amazing. So his party clothes and formal clothes are the same, because homie does not be dressing up in a suit, that's for sure. This tank top kind of made me do a double take, because I was like, whoa, what's up with the, like, mommy milkers right now? Like, what is going up with that? Like, what's going on with that? The man booba. But all the other ones kind of clip through the sweatpants, as you'll see like a little later. I tried adjusting it or whatever, and it just didn't work out. Sleeping clothes, he doesn't sleep in clothes. He is absolutely naked, except for his underwear, obviously. Swimming, pretty basic. Again, like, with this stuff, it's not really things that I have planned out in my head already, because in my universe, like, they don't have a pool. The ocean is pretty far away, and it's a lot to explain. Like, it's not nearby. They're in like a landlocked area, so a lot of people don't even know like that the ocean is like a thing, but they kind of they know of it, but they've never been there, like, because it's hard to get to. Mountains, war stuff. It'll be explained in due time. So these are the finished outfits that I have. I'm really happy with how they came out. Now here I realize that, number one, all of his face tattoos are gone, and then number two, I have to download stuff that I literally went on a wild goose chase to find this stuff. And I finally found it. I had to open and close my game like 5 times, because you could see underneath on the right, I had a different pack installed, but it wasn't working because it didn't have an ear preset, and it was just really pissing me off. So I found these, and they worked. And the first ones that I downloaded were a little bit too big. And yes, I know, like, they're very big to begin with, but they were a little too big, and I was like, this is a little too much. So I went a little smaller. I could have gone a little smaller, but screw it, I didn't want to. It's him. It makes me want to take a big old chunk, a big old bite out of him. Excuse me, pardon me, he's delicious. Anyway, so yeah, I got his face tattoos sorted out, and all the tattoos sorted out. This is Keiko, looking super cute. Got her cute little birthmark mole going on. Couldn't find one for under the eyebrow, but that's getting a little too nitty gritty about the stuff. I also added a dog to their household. The closest thing I could find was a bull mastiff, even though Jace's dog is an African mastiff, or a borbell. I don't know how to exactly pronounce it, but yeah, I'll get the point. His name is Beast. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was definitely it had its issues. I won't say I didn't have any issues, but it was fun, and I'm excited to eventually play with these Sims. And once I have all the characters created, it'll be a really fun time. And if you guys have any interest in actual gameplay of it, let me know, because I think it would be pretty silly and an interesting thing to get into. So yeah, that's all I have for today though, and I will see you in the next video, where I will be making Iggy and Amori. So yeah, see you then. Ciao, ta-ta, toodles.